Here's Chief Meteorologist Chris Boone.
Still seeing that band of showers across the state of Texas, starting to leave the Concho Valley, but still holding on to some of those showers towards those southern parts of the Concho Valley, actually towards Mason, seeing some of those showers headed over Menard right now, and those showers towards those northern parts headed off towards the northeast, actually seeing them over Stephenville and out towards Dublin, seeing those more heavy and moderate showers, more heavy than kind of what we have been seeing. Actually looking at kind of the rain that some of those showers that we saw here in the Concho Valley brought with us, those 24-hour rain totals, kind of what we had been seeing, those very distinct lines of where those thunderstorms really made their appearance, and seeing those light blues. That's where we saw about 1/10 of an inch, and it's kind of what the majority of us saw. But you're seeing some of those greens, and that's following with some of those 1 up to 2 inches of rain, and even seeing some yellows and oranges out towards Merton. That's where they saw just a little bit more of that rain, above 3 inches, almost up to 4 inches of rain out towards some of those isolated showers where it was able to dump just a little bit more of that rain for those areas. And actually watching those showers play out as we look at our time lapse from our cactus cam downtown, when that rain hit, it was very sudden, and it was just dumping the rain all over us, and seeing those flash flood, those streets actually starting to flood. Those water really told it up into those streets and starting to clear out. Those on and off showers really played out throughout most of our afternoon, starting to finally see the sky clear, actually seeing the sun, seeing some of the blue peek through as clouds are starting to dissipate through the rest of these kind of next couple of hours. Actually seeing that current temperature starting to cool down, even cooler than what we have been seeing. We did hit 60 here in San Angelo. That was our high. We've been seeing cooler conditions, 55 right now, 48 for that dew point, and humidity sitting at 78%. And those winds right now out of the north at 8 miles per hour, and seeing a very big difference as compared to what we did see at this time yesterday. We saw those 80s yesterday for those afternoon highs. 24-degree drop here in San Angelo from what we saw at this time yesterday. Everywhere around us not seeing as definite of a drop, but still seeing about a 20-degree drop out in Merton, 18 in Ballinger, 21 in Coleman, and the rest of us just seeing about a 10-degree drop as compared to what we were seeing for our afternoon highs yesterday. And those current temperatures as that cold front really made its arrival for those northern parts of the Concho Valley, only in those 50s for most of us. 66 in Big Lake, though, dipping into those southern parts of the Concho Valley. That's where you see those warmer conditions, where they held on to some of those warmer temperatures that we were kind of expected to see more towards the middle of the Concho Valley, but we didn't really reach that. We were still seeing those cooler conditions for us, and still holding on to some 70, 76 in Mason. Even with those thunderstorms, you see those cooler temperatures out towards Junction. That's because of those thunderstorms that are soon headed through there. And for the next 12 hours back here in San Angelo, going to warm up just a little bit here through the next 2 hours, though, as we pass sunset, to really allow us to cool down, getting into those 50s, actually remaining in those 50s, cooling down to those low 50s and getting into those 40s for those overnight lows, and in for a slightly cool night. Those temperatures 42 for that low, and still holding on to the chance of seeing another shower even going into our overnight hours and for those really early morning hours tomorrow. And those winds at the east northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and those winds really increasing as we look towards our afternoon tomorrow. Out of the northeast, they will start to shift towards those overnight hours, and seeing them at about 15 to 20 miles per hour, with those gusts from 35 to 40 miles per hour, and more focused for those morning hours, starting to calm down as we go through that afternoon. Temperatures very similar to what we saw here in San Angelo today, only getting into those 60s again, 61, and towards those overnight hours could see the possibility at seeing another shower. Actually taking a look at some of those winds again, remaining pretty calm as we go towards those overnight hours, though starting our Tuesday, they start to increase even for those overnight hours, and then towards our afternoon tomorrow, that's when morning hours, towards the afternoon, they start to really increase, getting into those 40-mile-per-hour gusts for most of us. But again, very early in that morning and going through the afternoon, they start to calm down, and really calming for our Tuesday night and remaining calm as we look towards our Wednesday, but then picking back up again for our Thursday, Friday. And then another shot at some showers again. Still holding on to some tonight. Could be just seeing some cloudy skies for our Tuesday. Could see 1 or 2 very isolated showers for our Tuesday night, leading into our Wednesday. Just those clear skies. Thursday, some showers towards our southeast could peek into the Concho Valley, though very isolated. Friday, those very clear skies. Saturday as well. And then Sunday, another shot at 1 or 2 isolated showers, though the rest of us just seeing those mostly sunny skies, and then cloudy conditions to follow for Sunday afternoon, and then clearing out once again for those overnight hours. And a look at that 7-day forecast again, seeing some rain on the 7-day and seeing those kind of on and off showers and windy conditions Thursday, Friday, and looking forward to our warm weekend.